There is a large shark tank next to Mikey's house. But then, something completely unexpected happens. Barbar Patapim, who lives in JJ's house, attacked and destroyed the aquarium so that all the water would drain out.
I just heard a very powerful explosion. I don't understand what's going on. Why is Mikey's shark attacking my house? I will not tolerate such an attitude towards myself. Huh?
Only Patapim can explode, and you know it! Look at the aquarium he destroyed. Now the shark has no water. Oh! I will find an opportunity to take revenge. We need to try to restore the aquarium. Oh!
I will create the safest Italian animal house, BRAINROT. I will not allow it in any case to have my pet attacked. So now listen to me carefully. Run into the forest and collect the blocks of wood, and I'll do the construction. I will need a huge amount of resources to build a big house in which everyone will be protected. There will really be a lot of work. By no means am I going to waste time and relax. I have all the necessary tools on the second floor, which I'll take for myself now. You also need to take glass and foliage. Patapim is a forest dweller and he needs to be surrounded by trees. Now he is running in the forest and collecting tree blocks because they will be useful for construction. I hope that everything will work out because now we need to fully concentrate on protecting our home. I never thought that we would have a confrontation between a shark and a patapim. Mikey doesn't stand a chance to win this challenge. Ho-ho!
There's no way I can rebuild the aquarium because it's completely destroyed. The shark needs to get back into the water as soon as possible.
Okay, so I'm starting with a wide foundation made entirely out of oak wood planks because if this house is going to protect BRBR Patapim from literally anything, zombies, creepers, even Mikey's weird experiments, then the base has to be incredibly strong and stable from the very first block. I'm carefully placing each wooden block in a perfect square pattern because I want the structure to be symmetrical and efficient. No weird gaps, no weak points, just clean lines that'll keep everything balanced and safe, especially when we upgrade it later with hidden traps and redstone doors. Next, I'm building up the outer walls, and I'll make them exactly 4 blocks thick. Not 3, not 2, because 4 gives just the right amount of explosion resistance without wasting resources, and it'll confuse any mobs that try to dig or break through. Once I finish the walls, I'm gonna carve out a secret underground bunker directly beneath the main room, and I'll connect it with a ladder disguised behind a painting, so if anything goes wrong up top, BRBR Patapim can just drop down and be totally safe without anyone even knowing it's there. It will be the most secure house. Finally, I'm planning to surround the entire wooden base with a moat filled with water and pressure plates connected to dispensers, not because it looks cool, although it does, but because I want any mob that gets close to instantly get hit with arrows, potions, or maybe even a bucket of lava if things get really wild. Now you need to install security cameras. They will be very useful to me in order to monitor what is happening near this house. I know that Mikey will definitely want to get inside, so it's better to do everything you can to protect yourself and be calm. We need to find out how he's doing. I'd like to see him build a big aquarium for his shark. He doesn't have a chance to protect her anyway. I wonder what Mikey is doing.
Oh! I'll build the best shark tank.
I can see that he is really very determined to work, and this surprises me a little. We need to get BRBR Patapim here as soon as possible. I want to make a new prank on Mikey. I'm sure it will be a lot of fun. The most important thing is not to stop working and just do construction. Oops. As soon as my pet comes running here, I will immediately give him instructions. Great! Right now, your most important task is to sneak up and make an incredible explosion on the building that Mikey managed to make. You have to destroy everything, and then they won't be able to rebuild it anymore.
I can't believe my eyes! Did this really happen? Now it's just that my shark is left without a new aquarium. I will definitely take revenge for what happened, and I will not allow anyone to treat me like this. I'll throw in a lot of water and hope you drown.
Mikey was really very angry. It's best to strengthen the defense now and call BRBR Patapim here. Please come here, because I need a bucket of lava from you. This is just the beginning, because there are many more battles ahead of us in which there will be only one winner, and that's me. I'll make a deep moat with lava. All right, I'm starting to dig the trench around the entire house, and I'm making sure it's exactly 3 blocks wide and 3 blocks deep, because I need enough space to fill it with lava later. And if it's too shallow or uneven, mobs might actually survive the fall, or worse, climb back out like nothing happened. Woohoo! I'm taking my time with the digging because one wrong move and I could mess up the shape, and then the lava won't flow properly. Every block has to line up perfectly, especially on the corners, or else the whole defense system will be totally useless against anything smarter than a zombie. Ho-ho! Okay, now it's lava time. I've got my buckets ready and I'm pouring the lava in carefully, making sure each section connects smoothly so there are no gaps or cold spots, because I want anything that drops in here to get instantly roasted with no chance of surviving or even thinking about jumping out. Wait, before I forget, I need to run back into the house and grab the fake grass blocks I crafted earlier using green carpet and trapdoors, because I'm going to cover the top of the trench to make it look like solid ground. Oh, all right. Now I'm placing the false blocks super carefully on top of the lava-filled trench, one by one, no rushing. And from a distance, it just looks like ordinary grass. But the moment someone steps on it, the blocks will disappear and they'll fall straight into a hidden lava pit with absolutely no warning. I'm continuing to build a house. Now that the lava moat is fully set and hidden, I'm starting to build the outer walls using double-layered oak planks, because a single layer is never enough when you're protecting someone as important as BRBR Patapim. I need these walls to be thick, solid, and impossible to break without a diamond pickaxe. Woohoo! I'm placing each plank in a staggered pattern so they overlap slightly, kind of like bricks, which makes the structure a lot stronger and also stops fire from spreading as easily. Even though it's wood, I've got tricks to make it as fireproof as possible. I'm also adding vertical support beams every 5 blocks, not just for looks, but because they actually hold the whole thing together better during explosions, or if some crazy boss mob decides to smash into the side of the house. Ho-ho! And to finish this section, I'm leaving tiny window gaps 2 blocks high with trapdoors, so BRBR Patapim can see outside without being seen. It's basically stealth mode for animals, and it might actually keep him calm if he knows what's going on outside. I'll lay out the foliage outside the house. We need to finish building the house quickly now, because I know that Mikey can attack at any moment. I have to be ready for this. There should really be a lot of foliage, and the house should look like a tree. Therefore, now we need to do everything very carefully and avoid unnecessary mistakes. I think I did it really well. I'll see what my opponent has there.
I'm finally getting to finish building the aquarium. But now I want to do everything possible so that the attack on my house does not happen again. If you think that we have forgotten about what happened, then you are very much mistaken, because now I want to make an attack. Shark, listen to me carefully. Your main task is to make an incredible tornado.
I can't believe what Mikey just said. Does he really want to send a tornado to my house? This should never happen, so I'm running inside the house as soon as possible. I need to take blocks that will accelerate the air very much. I'll drive the tornado as far away as possible. My main task is to make the fans work very hard. Uh-oh. I never thought that a tornado attack would be so dangerous. It can easily destroy my wooden house. But I've prepared very well, and I can confidently say that I'll outsmart Mikey. The fan is really very powerful, and you need to place them in the right direction so that the tornado goes in the opposite direction.
Huh? The fans blew away the tornado! I still can't believe it didn't work out, and I tried so hard. I am very upset and would never have thought that my plan would fail. But this is not the end yet, and I will definitely hit you very hard.
Come here! Show me what you can do!
Oh no! I fell into the hot lava. We need to get back faster! It was a trap!
It turned out to be really funny because Mikey couldn't attack my house and also got trapped. It was really fun, and I'm not going to stop. There will definitely be a battle ahead, but I won't give him a single chance to destroy me. And now we need to continue to deal with the interior of the house. Oh, now I'm decorating the inside of the wooden house with some carefully placed leaf blocks, not just for style, but because it makes everything feel more natural and cozy, like a real forest hideout where BRBR Patapim can feel calm and safe. I'm putting the leaves in the corners and above the windows like hanging plants, and I even made a little leafy bed in the back. I know it's not fancy, but I think he'll love it way more than just boring old carpet or hay. And right in the center, I'm placing a small patch of glowberries under the leaf ceiling. It gives off a soft light, smells great, and makes the whole place look like some kind of enchanted jungle base, perfect for a brain rot animal. Huh? Wait, Bar Patapim, you're here already? I didn't even finish the sign above the door yet. But hey, come in. Your new home is ready for inspection. Look at you. You're wagging your tail and spinning around. That means you like it, right? I knew it. This place was totally worth every single block and bucket of lava. Okay, so Mikey's just casually chilling on the roof of the aquarium again. I can't let this opportunity slide, so I'm calling in my best assistant, Patapim. Come on, buddy, one big jump right under the roof edge, just enough to give him a little airtime and make his brain go full question mark.
Wait, huh? Did the ground just bounce me? Why am I in the sky? What is happening?
Okay, I can't lie, that was the single funniest thing I've seen all week. But now, it's trap building time, and I've got just the idea. A classic TNT pop-up surprise, hidden where Mikey always walks while yelling about food. It's foolproof, and most importantly, harmless-ish. I'm digging exactly 3 blocks into the dirt near the corner path, where he always runs screaming about how he's definitely not lost. And I'm placing a single block of TNT at the bottom. One should be enough to send him flying without turning the whole place into a crater. Now, I'm carefully covering the hole with a dirt block that matches the surrounding area perfectly. No weird colors, no uneven grass. And I'm skipping the pressure plate for now so it doesn't go off by accident while I'm still wiring the redstone for that perfect surprise detonation. I'll bury the dynamites and hide it. To finish it off, I'm placing an innocent little flower pot with a daisy right on top of the disguised trap. It's adorable, peaceful, and absolutely guaranteed to make Mikey walk right up to it and say something like, "Whoa, free plant," before everything goes boom and he goes flying into the trees. All right, time for trap number 2. I'm digging another pit right near the edge of the pond, but this time I'm placing the TNT a little deeper and wiring it to a hidden tripwire because I want it to only go off if something big, like Mikey or an actual shark, walks straight into the bait zone. Now I'm placing a raw salmon right on top of a pressure plate disguised with carpet, right near the water. And I know Mikey can't resist free fish, especially if he thinks it's for taming sea monsters or feeding pet sharks. This is going to be legendary. I want to make an attack on Mikey! Patapim, now's your moment. Charge straight at Mikey and give him your most dramatic, over-the-top spin attack, just like we practiced, and try to push him toward the bait trap with the fish. Trust me, it's gonna be perfect. You need to act very carefully and quickly. The fun begins. Into battle.
What is happening? Why is everything exploding? I was literally just walking, and then bam! Fire! And then Patapim turned into a tiny rocket and tried to bite me. I am losing my mind right now!
Woohoo!
I didn't expect Mikey to really be so scared. He's trying to call his shark now, but it's not coming back. He's completely alone. He doesn't know how to deal with all the problems that will be waiting for him next. Okay, I'm out of here. This place is cursed. I'm just gonna run straight ahead and nope! Another one? Why is there TNT under a flower? Why is this my life? Oh! That's it, I'm panicking. Full panic mode. I'm running left. Wait, no, right, wait. No, not again. How is there another explosion? How many of these traps did you make, JJ?
I can't believe it actually worked. He stepped on both traps and triggered the fish bait. That's a double Mikey kaboom combo. Absolutely beautiful. All right, time to reset the trap zone. This whole area got blown to pieces when Mikey ran through it like a panicked chicken, so I'm digging the crater back out, reshaping the pit neatly, and making sure the wiring tunnel underneath is still working properly for the next accidental visitor. Now I'm placing a fresh block of TNT right at the bottom, carefully covering it up with dirt and grass to blend it in perfectly again, and this time I'm adding a fake pressure plate disguised as a stepping stone so it looks just decorative until someone steps right on it.
All right, Mr. Chompy, hey, it's your time to shine. I I've dug out this massive puddle right in front of JJ's fancy little wooden house. Just enough water to keep you comfy, but close enough for maximum damage. And when I give the signal...
Huh? Why is there suddenly a giant shark wriggling around in a puddle the size of a bathtub right outside my door? And why is Mikey talking to it like he's summoning an ancient sea monster? This makes no sense. Sharks don't even live in puddles.
Unleash everything you've got! Go full ocean overlord mode!
Uh-oh! What in the world? There's a wall of water coming straight at me! This isn't a prank, this is a natural disaster! I'm running, I'm diving behind the house! I don't care if it's just made of dirt, I need cover now before that shark learns how to fly!
Woohoo! Look at that! JJ's entire indestructible wooden fortress just got turned into driftwood and floating leaves! I knew Mr. Chompy could do it! This is the greatest revenge plan I've ever come up with! And it only took one fish, a puddle, and a very angry shark!
We destroyed each other's buildings! It was an incredibly difficult challenge in which, Mikey, we did not find out the winner. But I think it's best for us to be friends and never fight again. We always had a great time. Today was a cool day, and I'm really glad that we competed with each other.